Hello, welcome to FitFed Feeling Good, or welcome back to FitFed Feeling Good if you've been listening for a while. My name is Meg, your host, and this is the podcast where we talk all things fitness, food, and feeling good. And today I'm hoping that this turns into a feeling good episode by the end. But first, happy Wednesday. If you're listening to this as it drops, the date will be Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving tomorrow. So happy Thanksgiving. And I am so happy to have you along with this conversation. I want to, in a nutshell, talk about we as grownups getting our feelings hurt. So if you're going to go for a walk or if you're doing some chores, go ahead, put those ear pods in or grab some water or grab a cup of nice tea and have a seat if you're not going for that walk or getting some movement. And I want you just to maybe sit and be with me for a minute. I've been thinking about something lately, and I just need to say it out loud because I know I'm not the only one. I can't be, right? But why do we still get our feelings hurt when we're grown-ups? I'm in my 50s. I go work out. I get bills like everyone else, and I've been through some real stuff. And last week, someone said something, a little thing, and I felt like I was 12 years ago again. My stomach dropped, my eyes got all hot, the whole thing. I just did not feel good. My feelings truly got hurt. And I just was going through all of those ideas of, it's not a big deal. This person is your friend. You are strong. They didn't mean that. But I used to think that by the time you're an adult, this kind of thing would stop happening. Or at least maybe it wouldn't hurt as much. Turns out, no, that's not how it worked. And I know some people seem to brush things off easier. Things bounce off them, or they can just keep going. Or maybe that's just what I notice. But other of us feel everything. And I know there's probably some people in the middle that just, it kind of irritates them, but they can get over it. And I know there's the whole spectrum of feelings. I totally get that. And a sideways comment, that a text that doesn't come, someone not saying hi at the gym, and it just sits on our chest for the rest of the day. And both are okay. You know, it doesn't make one of us stronger or one of us weaker. It just means some hearts are maybe wired a little differently. And honestly, I don't want to close mine. I've known that feeling of building up a brick wall in your emotions because you don't want to feel that bad side, but it then makes you feel not the good stuff either. So I really don't want to get to the point where nothing can touch me because I think that would mean a lot of good stuff, couldn't get in either. So feelings are going to get dinged sometime. They really are. And probably for the rest of our lives. I'm getting there thinking, you know what? It's not just a school days or teenage thing where your feelings get hurt. I think this is just part of being a human. But every time it happens, I guess the point is we get to choose what we want to do with it. We can stuff it down and pretend it's all fine, but I'm sure it will come out some other way later. I remember watching a movie and the scene was about, they had something stinky in the fridge and it was talking about, not talking or not opening up. And they made the analogy of if you just keep pushing that stinky thing further back in your fridge and trying to forget about it, that stink is just going to get a lot worse. And I just remember that made a lot of sense to me when I heard that. So from there, I tried to use that strategy of, hey, if you've got something to say, maybe find the right time to say it. You don't have to say it right then, but definitely try not to hold it down. Or when we can let ourselves feel for a minute, maybe cry in the car, maybe just sit with it until it softens a little bit. Maybe that's a strategy. I'm learning that's not failing. That's actually the brave part, to feel those emotions. There's this thing my mom used to say, people are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. I think sometimes they're here to teach us something, even when the lesson stings. Maybe it shows us that we need to set a boundary. Maybe it reminds us of an old hurt that's ready to heal. Or maybe it's just proof that we're still soft enough to care. So if you got hurt this week, I totally see you. If you're sitting there replaying something someone said to you, I've been there too. It doesn't mean you're doing life wrong. It just means you're doing it with heart, and your heart is still in the game. And that's a good thing. So how about we do a little slow breathing together? Breathe in through your nose for 4. Let's hold it for 4. Out your mouth for 4. We have this built-in relaxation mechanism that we can use at any time. How wonderful is that? So let's do one more. In the nose for 4. Let's hold it for 4. Out the mouth for 4. You're going to be okay. You've always been okay, even when things didn't feel like it. I'm proud of you if your feelings are still there. Keep going. Oh, and real quick, I'm just a trainer and I care. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. If something's really heavy or sitting with you for a long time, please talk to someone that's trained for that. You deserve good help. All right. Well, that's all I've got. Be gentle with yourself. Take good care. And I hope whatever this Thanksgiving brings to you leaves you fit, fed, and feeling good. Happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for being part of this Fit, Fed, Feeling Good community. Take care, feel well, and when your feelings get hurt, chin up, Buttercup. We're all in this together.